Oh my god, my school's doing forced vaccinations. What should I do? You should turn up at the school and confront the teachers, shake their hands and thank them for their brave stance against child-abusing followers of Gwyneth Paltrow, who will be giving them grief.
Yeah, and they make fun of Vaxxed. So if Vaxxed wasn't, silly and it's based on non-science, why was it banned? Why was it banned? Oh, maybe because it made people think. Maybe it got people questioning things. Maybe it's because that, there was pharmaceutical people at the top that didn't want people to start questioning things about the CDC.
Oh my god, hello all. I have a 7-month-old daughter who's unvaccinated. Today I gave her a piece of bread with a little peanut butter, and almost immediately while eating it, she got bright red rashes around her mouth, nose, and forehead. This reaction seems consistent with peanut allergies. This is something that I would expect to see only in vaccinated children. Does anyone think this could be a peanut allergy even though she's not vaccinated? Wow, okay, so there's a correlation in this woman's mind with vaccinations and peanut allergies. No, it's just happened that just the children who happen to have peanut allergies are vaccinated like everybody else. Everybody's vaccinated, so that's not even a real equivalency. She's just stupid. Also, you should really check your daughter into a hospital. That sounds like a bad reaction. Her tongue could swell and she could choke. She's a baby. Also, while you're at the doctor, you should get the child vaccinated. That's just what that's what I would do.
Anti-vaxxer logic.
This bridge is only 99.997% safe. I think I'll swim. Oh my god, the fact that 80% of adults are not up to date on their vaccines not only throws a wrench in the herd immunity theory, but it also proves our bodies have the ability to survive without vaccines. You know what? I'll give her that. Yes, bodies have the ability to fight off viruses, but that still means you're viral. You can fight off the disease and still give it to other people. Also, individuals who are not up to date on the vaccines are still technically vaccinated. They're still protected. They just have the ability to maybe catch a smaller version of the vaccinated disease that they, are protecting themselves against. The herd immunity essentially is that everybody's protected so no one gets hurt. You guys are the threat because you threaten people who aren't up to date on their vaccines. They still can get sick from you. Yes, truth. I actually have a friend that got type 1 diabetes in her 60s as a result of the flu shot.
Alright, I gotta leave, okay?
John, we just started. Come on, man.
Listen, there's a lot to see in this life. Not wasting it here.
We don't need to dumb down and destroy our children with heavy metals. We need safe vaccines. You understand that the measles vaccine doesn't have mercury in it anymore, right? There are no heavy metals in vaccines anymore. That's not a thing. It hasn't been a thing in 4 decades. You do realize we live in current year, right? It's 2019. We don't do that here. I just find it funny when these people really pick at straws. They're really just trying to find every single reason to not have their children be safe, or at least in their eyes think that they're safe for not being vaccinated. It's bothersome because they're spreading this mistruth, all this misinformation that will ultimately teach other people and tell other people to not vaccinate their kids. You realize that all of us are healthy because everybody's safe, right? Can I get some honest help? I'm not getting it at all. Pro-vaxxers say all must be vaxxed to protect everyone. If they honestly believe in their vax gods, how can non-vaxxers be a threat? Well, you have to vax your child because my immune-compromised child can't be vaxxed. So to protect him, you must vax your kids. Wait, hold up, what? What am I missing? I have to risk my child's life so yours can live? Why can't you just put your kid in a bubble? It is true that some children cannot be vaccinated because their immune systems are essentially damaged. They cannot be able to fight off the weakened disease that's meant to teach your body how to fight measles, rubella, or the mumps, right? But your kid is healthy. You understand that he risks other kids like the person who's immune compromised. You could kill them. You could kill someone who hasn't, updated their vaccinations. They're still vaccinated, but they're still at risk. You can infect other people. And then why can't you just put your kid in a bubble? Well, why can't we just get rid of your child? Why can't we just push them out of society because they're not vaccinated, right? You see how stupid that sounds? I homeopathically vaccinate and believe in the process, but this is good food for thought.
Harvard immunologist to legislators. Unvaccinated children pose 0 risk to anyone.
They pose 0 risk to anyone? Are you serious? Really? So a child, who may or may not have been able to, get over the measles or rubella virus, but that virus is still within their body. They could spread that to other people. And other people may not have that immunity, may not have a strong immune system. They'll die. Those diseases kill people. That's why your children are dangerous. And let me pose a question. If these kids pose zero risk to anyone, how come unvaccinated children aren't allowed to go to public school? You know, food for thought. Yeah, let's inject ourselves and 7-pound humans with mercury monkey testicles and aluminum, said no one smart ever. Is that what a vaccine is to you? What is that argument? What's that argument? You sound crazy. There aren't any heavy metals in vaccines anymore. That's not a thing. And even then, in the past, when heavy metals were used in vaccines, it was in such a small amount that you would not go crazy, or have your body internal organs damaged by mercury. This is frustrating because these people don't want to have an argument. They just assume that they're right. Are you worried about forced vaccines becoming a thing? I'm getting scared. I die putting up a fight over the matter to keep my girls safe from harm. You'll probably think I'm joking, but I'm the most stubborn individual. They're creating a divide and censorship, very similar to what Hitler did. Literally the only thing in this post that makes sense is the forced vaccinations thing. In my opinion, I think that's a little too overbearing and way too far. I think the best way to encourage vaccinations isn't by making it a mandate that all individuals born in a specific state must be vaccinated. I think it should be that you're barred from specific social events or like public activities, like going to like public school or something like that. That's a really good and really easy way to have a lot of people vaccinated and protecting the population. But other than that, this person's crazy. She's saying that actively trying to make a population vaccinate is like what Hitler did, which I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys doesn't even remotely make sense. But hey, if you don't have an argument, just invoke Hitler and you'll win every time. Oh my god, my husband recently vaccinated my kids, and I'm so angry. Should I file a divorce? I can't tell if you're joking. Oh my god, why would I joke about my husband trying to kill my kids? Hey, husband, I think it's your best bet to dump this girl. Get a divorce, because she thinks that you tried to murder her daughters or sons because you wanted to help them. Yeah, get that divorce, man. You're better off for it. You're gonna lose a little bit of money, but you're better off for it. There should be no child vaccinations. Vaccine manufacturing should be no longer recommended for everyone. People caught attempting to manufacture vaccines meant to be injected into children should be arrested. Vaccines should be treated as one of the darkest chapters in human history because of the potential of vaccines to carry disease. Kindergartens should no longer make it mandatory for parents to vaccinate their children, and vaccine supporters are basically just junkies who just want a shot because they can't conceive of a day without a needle. God damn, this person's such a potato. Okay, so literally, you don't want any vaccines to be given to children. Alright, so the prime time to teach a body how to fight off a disease, just don't do it, because vaccines kill people, apparently. Also, vaccines don't carry diseases, they carry weakened versions of a virus. The worst thing that can happen to you when you take a vaccine is that you might exhibit some symptoms. And even then, that's a low percentage of individuals who actually take a vaccine. Also, yeah, people have died from vaccines. That's happened. Yeah, but that's in seriously extreme cases. And you don't want it to be mandatory for kindergartens. You understand? Kids are on top of each other. Everybody remembers kindergarten. Everybody remembers elementary school. How many times did you get sick? I got sick all the time because we were just in everybody was in everyone's face. Everybody wasn't, washing their hands. It was gross. So you got sick. All right, the worst thing I got in elementary school was a really bad flu and a cold. Now since you don't want any vaccines, I guess the worst thing people are gonna get is polio. So I mean, yeah, polio's not that bad. You just can't move. Karen added a new photo to the album Wokeness. Oh my god, this hits some nerves. You cannot be a vegan and vaccinate. You cannot be a vegetarian and vaccinate. You can't be pro-life and vaccinate. And you cannot be crunchy and vaccinate. You cannot call yourself a Christian and vaccinate. Facts don't care about your feelings. Oh my god, this is about the dumbest shit I've ever read. I'm still sitting over here trying to figure out how I can't be a vegan and vaccinate. I mean, I don't understand. How can I be vegetarian and vaccinate? How can you be pro-life and... I don't understand. I don't see the connection. Oh my god, vaccinate your kids, you retards. The level of intelligence hurts so much, it's putting the lives of your children at risk just because some 5-minute internet research said so. Okay, I don't even have the time to tell you how wrong you are. Imagine somebody telling you that vaccinating your children and protecting them is imperative and very important, and you respond with a stupid gif.
I'm unvaccinated. My superpowers include spreading diseases I don't have.
Yo, do they make these in adult sizes? Oh, wait. There's no need. Imagine posing your daughter to do this. I wonder how she'll feel about this when she's 17 and and she realizes that all of her friends have, you know, the tetanus vaccine. You know, they just renewed their tetanus vaccine and HPV vaccine. And, yeah. And she's over here, she's like, oh, I haven't even gotten my MMR vaccine yet, and I'm 17. Yeah, I wonder how she'll feel about this picture. Yeah, you're a horrible person. Whoever this, mother, father, you're bad. Oh my god, what's your opinion on this? Our neighborhood hair care for kids. Hey guys, in order to keep everyone safe and healthy, Team Snippers is requesting that unvaccinated children wait on their haircuts until the current measles outbreak has passed. Thank you for understanding. You see, this is what I mean. You don't have to force anyone to take vaccines. You just have establishments and, you know, government entities say that, hey, you're just not going to be able to participate if you're just viral, if you have the ability to give somebody polio. This establishment is well in their rights to do this. They don't have to cater to unvaccinated children because, you know what, they don't want to get the measles. They don't want to wake up in the morning with lumps on their face because they have the mumps. They don't want to go home and realize, oh, I'm having trouble breathing. You know, a month in, I'm having trouble breathing. Oh, that must mean I have polio. Oh, wait, I'm having flu-like symptoms. I might have polio. No one wants that. So, yeah, your kids, your viral kids, cannot come into my establishment. They're well within their rights to do this, and there's nothing wrong with it. A customer just messaged me, my anti-vax section on Etsy has been completely removed. Ask yourself, why do they want to censor us? That's a funny word, censorship, because people aren't necessarily blocking you from saying what you want. I mean, you can go on social media and say whatever you want and no one can stop you. You can go on YouTube and produce videos, you just won't make money off of them. But Etsy must wanting to stop you from promoting a book or something that you're writing that has full of misinformation. It's one thing to stop someone when sending out blatantly false information, and another thing when it's just blatant censorship. Censorship is across the board, negative and positive. You aren't being censored, you're just removing your stuff because it's incorrect, factually incorrect.
Mandating vaccines is like forcing a mother to give walnuts to her son with a tree nut allergy.
Quite the opposite. Giving walnuts to your son with a tree nut allergy, yeah, that's killing them. They might have a swollen tongue and they might start choking and die. But giving a vaccine to someone, contrary to popular belief, lengthens their life. So you would be a good mother if you gave them a vaccine. Oh my god, the only way to truly protect a child is to bathe them in essential frankincense oils. If you've embraced the word of our Lord as I have, you'll know that at the time of our Lord and Savior's birth, babies were dying at an unprecedented rate. The wise men gave him frankincense and he survived, which makes it an infutable evidence that its protective qualities. Hashtag anti-vax, hashtag doTERRA, hashtag essential oils. My details are in my bio. Also, if you want to join my club, if you want to join my group, the first payment is $50, and in the first 3 months, you'll make $200. Join my MLM. Right now, my wife is telling my sister and kids they're so bright because they're unvaccinated. She doesn't know I got them all vaccinated when she went on a bachelorette weekend. Father of the year. Oh my gosh, but you better keep that to yourself or you might lose your wife, man. That's the quickest way to get a divorce. I'm against vaccinations, as you know, but my 21-year-old son makes fun when I say they're deadly toxins. He brings up the polio debate. How do you respond to that? Is there any proven natural cure or prevention for polio, or is he right? Is that one vax that is actually needed? Yes! Yes, that's all that's needed. It's not the polio vaccine is not a curative. Vaccines are preventative. You take the vaccine before you encounter the polio virus. It's not a cure. It just happens to go away because now no one can get polio. So yeah, one vaccination is what you need, but you do need to renew your vaccinations every 10 years, every decade. You should do that. Go see your doctor. It's one shot and now you'll never have to be in an iron lung. But yes, he is completely right. Polio is gone. What is polio? Man, that is Throwback Thursday's polio. No one knows what that is anymore because it's been completely eradicated. Allegedly, we don't know. That might start popping up this year because we have individuals like you who refuse to vaccinate their 20-year-old son. I hope he vaccinated himself. I hope he did that. I mean, he's an adult. He should be able to. Please, dude. Anybody in the chat right now, anybody who's watching this video, if you feel the need that you're unsafe, you feel that your health is in jeopardy, get a vaccination. Go to a patient first. Go to a small clinic and get your medicine. I'm sure insurance can cover it, or if you can pay for it. I don't know how much a vaccine is, because I haven't had one in a while. I know I'm late on my vaccine. I'll get one. But yeah, help yourself so you don't get these diseases, man. And also that herd immunity. All of us don't have polio, which means polio doesn't exist. It's the coolest thing in the world. Let's just embrace the science. Help me crush this. Would you rather your child have measles or autism? What? Okay, so we have a lot of people who don't like autists, okay. But then you'd rather have your kid have measles? You do know measles kills someone, right? It kills you. You die. You have a bunch of bumps on you. Well, actually, yeah, you just have a horrible fever. Your body temperature goes high. You have failing organs, and you just die. Autism doesn't kill you. What's up? It's your boy Ailurus, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a little bit of extra time today, so I wanted to make a video that you guys wanted to see. You guys really liked r/Vaxxhappened, so here you go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And also, to new and past subscribers, make sure you hit that bell so you can get my notifications on time. Also, we gotta thank the Patreon supporters. That's Maria, Pro Cookie, Tatooine, Catherine, Simon Possum, Annie, The Caustic, and Haley. Thank you so much for your support. You make what I do a whole lot easier. And as always, stay zesty.